Welcome to Home Ridge Studio. It's Cheryl. Today's video is part of a collaboration called Everything Christmas, which I will tell you about shortly, but first, I have a Christmas idea to share with you right now. Okay, this is a Christmas sign, and here's what I have. I have the snowflakes from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack. I don't know how many are in the pack. And I have that gift bag from the Dollar Tree, and also this chalkboard from the plus section. It was $5. So I'm just removing the handles from the bag. I was hoping that I could save them, but no, I really couldn't. So I'm just going to cut them off. And I'm going to cut out the top, the side of the bag that doesn't have any like that crease in it. And I'm just cutting it along the red part so you won't see any white. So on the chalkboard it'll go black right to the red. I hope that makes sense, but you'll see. And so I'm taping these snowflakes down. I have 8 of them, and I'm painting them with the mineral colored chalk paint. And I learned this this trick from actually Katie from Lady Red Crafting. She tapes everything down, and so you can paint them really easy and they don't move around. And she is one of the hosts today, just saying. So now I'm taking this and turning it around, and I have this glue, and I'm working really fast. I'm trying to get the sides, at least the sides and the corners, really good. And I had to do it a few times. And now I'm just pushing it down, and I have a brayer, and I'm just pushing all the glue all around and making sure that it sticks everywhere. And then after this, I did go back and put more glue on the corners. I just kind of pulled the corner apart, as you can see right there, and then I'm just pressing it down and then wiping off any extra glue that gets on the chalkboard. Now you can stain the outside of the chalkboard. I did like that raw natural wood look, and so I kept that. And these snowflakes, the reason I painted them in mineral is you can see the snowflakes by the deer in the middle, and that was pretty much the same color. And the reason that I'm putting these snowflakes down, I would put only one on each corner, but I had to hide those holes that the bag handle came out of, so that's why I did that. But I think it turned out really cute. Now I have this ribbon from Costco. I think it matches the deer really well, and I just folded it around on itself, so there are 3 loops on each side. And then you fold it in half and find the middle, and then I took a zip tie, and then I just pulled it really tight. And I'm just going to give it a good fluffing. And the little extra pieces there, I just cut them into a point, not a dovetail, just the opposite is a point. And now I'm just going to put a generous amount of hot glue and glue it right there. And now I have 2 strips that I cut. I'm going to run them up the side, or up the top and then down the side. So I did dovetail the ends, and I'm just going to glue one end, not the one that's dovetailed, and pop it under the bowl. And it doesn't matter if it's even or not, or crooked, because we're going to kind of ruche it up. So I ran one up on the top, as you can see, and then one down the side, and I'm just kind of ruching this. And the same thing with the one on the top. And now I have this ribbon. It's a sheer red ribbon. I love this for some reason this season. I've been using this a lot. I just think it adds a little bit of elegance. And so I just made a little bow, a shoelace bow, and I'm just gonna kind of ruche it down the side there. And then I made another shoelace bow, but just like kind of just the bows. I didn't have tails or legs on them. And I just added that one more piece in the middle just to make it pop a little bit more. And this is it. I mean, this was super, super easy. So what, 5, 6, 7, maybe all of $8, maybe. And I think this turned out super nice, and you can't buy anything like this for $8 if you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Yeah. So, and I think this looks store-bought, and that is my goal, to make everything look, you know, like it's store-bought, but to give it my twist. Anyway, this video is part of a challenge called Everything Christmas. There's a new theme every single month, and the hosts are Katie with Lady Red Crafting and Lisa with Our Gray House, and the guest host is Jody at Southern Seasons. I put the links to their channels in my description box below so you can check out their channels. And these ladies are so sweet and they're so very talented, so please go check them out. Show them some love, and also is the playlist, and you want to check that out too, because, and that's in my description box below here, below this video, and you can watch all of the participants in this challenge for tons and tons of inspiration. Okay, here's my next piece. I have this from the Dollar Tree. It's a square frame. It's just gold plastic. Then I have this tree I bought last year. It's time to use it. And then I have some more snowflakes. I have chalk paint in the color white and in the color truffle. And this is Snow Tech. It's like snow effects. You'll see me use it later. And here's some gold rub and buff. So I'm just going to remove all these pieces. And I was going to paint this, but there's metal on both sides. So I had to take another piece of cardboard. Save your cardboard because you can use it for all kinds of things. So yeah, I do save my cardboard, especially the thinner cardboard, the flatter pieces. I use it a lot. So now I'm just cutting out a piece. It's the same size as this one here. And I'm just going to paint it with white chalk paint. And I have this little teeny bottle of white chalk paint. I don't even know when I got it. I've had it forever. I found it in the back of my paint cabinet, and yeah, I thought, oh, I better use this because it's really almost gone. Actually, I threw it out at the end of this project, but I'm trying to use up everything that I have and not open up more stuff. So anyway, I put a good heavy coat on it, and the cardboard will buckle. It's no big deal. It just does that when it's wet, but it's not a big deal at all. I dried it off with my blow dryer. I don't have a heating tool. I have a blow dryer because the back of my blow dryer came off, and I have kind of a little bit longer than shoulder length hair, and it is curly. And the back of the blow dryer, because that piece broke off, it will pull my hair. It has pulled my hair into the dryer. Yeah, not fun. Anyway, that's my story, and that's why I use it, because it's still good. It's just that I can't dry my hair with it because I can't get my hair stuck in there. It kind of hurts. But anyway, enough of that. So I just take after I painted the whole frame, the sides and the inside and the top with 2 coats of the white paint, then I went ahead and heavily distressed it with the truffle. And excuse my voice, I do have still a little bit of a cold that I've been nursing for about 2 weeks now. And so then I took the tree and I painted it with truffle, and I'm going for a monochromatic theme here. So like all different variations of whites and browns. So I painted again another snowflake here. I painted that white, and now I'm going over this tree with kind of just covering the whole thing up with white paint, but you can see a little bit of brown through it. So you got white, and then you have, you know, a little bit darker, and then a little bit darker, and a little bit darker. And now I have this cardboard piece, and I'm just distressing it with a truffle. And I wanted it a little bit lighter. I got a little bit heavy-handed, but it works fine. And now I'm tipping the edges of this tree with the truffle. I do like that color. It's kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like an off-white, And I put a little splotch on there, as you can see, but I take care of that. I just paint white over it. And I just kept building this up more than I'm showing you here. Probably like 4 different coats of everything. Yeah, I wanted it. I was being really picky, so I wanted it a certain way. So I just kept going over it. And now I have rub and buff, and I'm going back over the frame and the rub and buff. I wanted to make this look like it was an old wood frame that was painted gold. And since I have the rub and buff out, I'm just going to go ahead and paint that little snowflake. I thought, yeah, it needed something. I didn't like the stark white, and now I didn't, the sides you really couldn't see them in the brown, so I went ahead and did some rub and buff on the sides too, just of the gold. And now I'm just going to glue it on there. I did glue with super glue the tree and also the little snowflake there. And now I have these snow effects, and you can get that at Hobby Lobby. I believe it's like $3.99 for a little container of it, and you can find it in with the specialty paints. And I'm tipping the ends here. I'll show you up close. It does give it like a little snowy effect, gives it a little bit of texture. And now I'm just putting it all back together, and that's what it looks like. And I think it looks almost like, from a distance, almost like sheet music. So sheet music would look really cool behind this too, but I just wanted to do it in different colors of paint. And yeah, I just kept building it up, and this is what it looks like. I really like it. I think it's very rustic. And here is number 3, and this is so easy. Don't blink, because it didn't take me very long to make this. Anyway, I have this from the Dollar Tree Plus. It was $3, one of these larger like bottle cap lids. And I have this very large snowflake from the Dollar Tree, and I also have just some ribbon that was in my stash. It's like a green iridescent ribbon. And then I have this light here from the Dollar Tree too. I think I got it last year, but you can use any lights at all. And I'm just removing this hanger because we won't be using it. And a warm welcome to everyone here today. A big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you for all your support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider, because this is what helps my channel grow. All the likes, all the shares, all the comments is tremendous in helping all of us, all of our channels grow. And so I wouldn't be here without you. So I appreciate all of you. And also, it's totally free. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and every time I post a new video, you will be notified. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just going to tape the light box on the back here, because if you need to replace the batteries, that's, really easy to do. You could glue it on too, I guess, but I just taped it on just because I didn't have time to let it dry, quite honestly. And I'm kind of under time to get this video done quickly. So I just kind of, I don't know, pushed it through with using a little bit of tape, but definitely use some glue and like an E6000 or something. Anyway, I put that towel there so I didn't blind you, and then I don't know, you guys. Yeah, I can't work in glue with the towel in the middle. I'm sorry, but it doesn't look so bad. It's the light's not shining directly in the middle of it, so sorry about that. But anyway, and that box is bulky behind there, so now the towel's holding up that to make it kind of more even. I put the snowflake on, centered it, and then I'm going around the tips 2 times and putting glue. After that, after it's all done and dry, then you want to put like super glue, Gorilla Glue, an E6000 or something on it to make it permanent. And this is what it looks like, and this is so simple. It's so beautiful. I mean, can you imagine making 3 or 4 of those and hanging them in your window at night? Yeah, you have to turn on the little box, 4 of them, but that would be gorgeous. And here's a picture of the whole shebang. And here is a look at everything all together. And that green ornament I made in my previous video. It's supposed to be a flocked ornament, so if you want to check that out. And that's all I have for you today, but you know I will be back very, very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out that playlist and those host channels. And until next time, have a blessed week. Bye.